Welcome back. I want to make some changes now because I think that it's a good idea to explore a little bit more the easing. So let's suppose that I want to make this bouncing ball that is simply bouncing to be a basketball. So there will be some initial strength that is given to the ball at the beginning of the bouncing, okay? So instead of just starting slow and gradually being faster, it will start from zero, but then it will have a strong impulse and then hit the ground. So what I will do is I will just clear these keyframes and I will redo it, okay? Clear keyframe, and again at frame 13 I will create a keyframe and I will place it again on the ground, okay? I have there my guideline, and this way we will not be squashing or stretching the ball, okay? This will be easier for us to understand the differences that we will apply to the curve. So we are talking about this should have an ease out, and for now we'll just keep it quad, okay? So this is the normal one, just bouncing. And now I want to adjust this curve, okay? And we have it here. We can create a new one, and I will create like a is in basket. And what we have, well, basically what we have right now is something like this, okay? We have something like this, but what we are going to do, and because I want, as I was saying, I will start slow, but suddenly I want it to go faster. So you can see here the number of frames. So I have my next keyframe on 13, that's why I have here my 12. And what I will do is increase this, and then I will bring this line also here. I will choose save and apply, and to see, do you see the difference? So it will start slow, but then we feel some strength. Maybe we can, oops, not the object here. I want it, yeah, we'll even make it a bit stronger. Save and apply, and now I have it with another name. Yeah. Now we feel it, right? We see it accelerating very, very quickly as the ball hits the ground. So one part is okay, but the other one we have now to change it as well. So at this point we have an ease out, but I want also to exaggerate it a bit. So we will just do something like this, maybe here in the middle, apply and save. So we will not exaggerate that much. Yeah. Now we really feel the ball hitting harder on the ground. Maybe I exaggerated too much in the first part. I have to change it. Yeah. Save and apply. Yeah, it's better. Now let's suppose that our ball has some personality, and actually in the moment when she's hitting the ground, she's scared to hit the ground. And if this ball was scared to hit the ground, the ball would try to avoid actually hitting the ground, and that's why the speed will change as the ball reaches the ground. This translated into this curve here would be, okay, I want it fast, right? Go faster, but as soon as it reached the 13th frame, because there's the position where I have the other keyframe, I want it to go slower, okay? So slow, faster, and slower again. Save and apply, and let's see. See the difference? It's quite notorious, right? And if we exaggerate now this curve over here, it will be even more intense. what is happening now, because we have this animation, but what happens is, in this case, our first part of our animation, from 1 to 13, has more things happening, because we have this acceleration at the beginning and then it tries to stop. And the second part, the ball just goes up. Because actually, if those things are happening here, it will take longer. So let's give it a little bit more time, dragging our keyframe 4 or 5 keyframes to the right. So we will have more time for our first part of the animation. Okay? Now, if you want, it would be great if you could add some eyes to this ball, and since it's scared to hit the ground, it will be great if you could animate the eyes as well. So good luck on that, and let's go further to the next principle of animation that I want to cover here is the anticipation. And the goal of this particular exercise is to create an idea that the ball, instead of being bouncing, the ball will start on the ground. And in this starting position, we want it to squash until it looks like it can't hold it anymore and has enough potential and energy to jump. Okay? So instead of having this, I will open my previous exercise, open recent actually, and we have the video 4. And we have our bouncing ball squash and stretch. And we will copy all frames from this layer ball. So copy frames. And we will click our last keyframe and past frames. Okay? Since we have now an extra bouncing, let's right click on frame 12 and select clear keyframe. Okay? Clear keyframe, it's up here, and then click on frame 1 and let's place it on the floor with shift key so we will not mess up. And since we did this bounce earlier, we can copy these frames, which means that we can just copy these frames over here, copy frames, and then on frame 49 we will paste frames. And then let's make this last frame as being this first frame as well. So copy frame and paste frame. Extend the ground. Okay. So this is what we have. Actually, it's not on. Let's drag it here. One keyframe. So we'll have more time. We can actually even put it one more. And also here. So we will have more time at the end. Okay. Let's now improve the action. So in our first twin, we need more time to develop our action. And we will need more time to do it. Okay, I will extend both layers until it reaches at 92. So I really want it bigger. I will just press F5 until, let me see where it, I think now it's on, yeah, 91. So let's add one more. And there we go. We have our animation until frame 92. In order to improve our anticipation, we will need a bit after the ball is fully squashed before it jumps. So at frame 40, I will add 5 frames and this keyframe will be on 46. And now, since this is animating, I will just remove this twin. Okay, it will start like this and then it will start jumping. And by doing this, we can already create the illusion of anticipation. Okay, let's just also add more frames here. I have to keep doing this because I have another layer. If you don't have this layer, you don't have to worry about it. And now let's work with the twinnings, with the easings. Okay, let's click on the first keyframe and let's give a hard slow in and out, both. Okay, so instead of being just easing, I want both, but actually I want it a bit stronger. I will put these lines straight. Save and apply. Let's see what we did. Yep, better, huh? And then since I think this beginning it's okay, then it jumps, and in the second bounce it should go not so high. So let's decrease the height in this one, and let's bring it like somewhere over here, and let's see how it is right now. Okay, it makes more sense. Now let's just finish this animation and adjust some of these squashes and stretches. So if we really want to create anticipation, the ball should have more squash on it. So let's select frame 40 and let's give it a little bit more squash. So instead of 120, we can go for 130 and 70. And the same should happen here. And then we can, step by step, we can adjust these squashes, because as the ball loses strength, the squashes and stretches will be less intense. So here is now 80. Okay, we can leave this like this, and here we will do it less, like 85, 150, and then the same here, 85, can be maybe even more. And actually here at the end it will go down and up. Oh, okay, so we need to put it there. Okay, so okay, I'm happy with it.